Hi, if this message is seen on your shorts, I believe that God wants to ask you, what's your layout look like? What does your layout look like? When we move into a house, we designate which area is going to be used for which purpose. We have a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, and we allocate the spaces based on what we actually want and what we actually need. And I believe that God was giving me this message of, what does your layout look like? What does the layout of your life look like? And the layout that you have in your heart? What sort of space do you allocate in your life to different areas? What sort of chambers do you allocate for your heart? What has the biggest spot? Which area has the biggest place? What gets the biggest space in you, in your life, in your mind? What occupies your thoughts? What is it that you rummage over? What's in your heart? What's in your space? Like, what, when you come home, what is actually in your space? Is it all about just entertaining? Is it all for rest? Like, what do you actually do in your layout? And what purpose and what function does your layout have? What gets the small spaces? And I know this calls me out. This really calls me. And what has no room at all? What gets your small spaces at home and in your life, in your day? And what do you not have any space for at all? That's a tricky one in such a modern day society, in our Western culture, where there's so much. We don't run out of stuff. We have excess of stuff. We don't run out of things to do. We have so much to do. We are busy people leading busy lives, and it just gets more intense as the years seem to go on. Life seems to get less relaxing and more intense. And I just believe God is really calling out, what is your layout? What is in your space? What do you allocate space to? And who's got the biggest part? And that really challenges me. You know, we're always too busy. We're always too busy to pray, too busy to worship. We're too busy to read our Bibles. We're always too busy. God was really just making me think about the layout of a home. What do you allocate space to? What is your desire? What do you want most? I think for some of us, we really need to consider the layout of our lives and which space we actually give God.